Hello. Topic of today's discussion is hardness of water. So before going to the hardness of water, at least we should know what is the meaning of hard water as well as soft water, or simply we can say how many types of water are available. So types of water. Water may be classified in two types. First one is the on the basis of sources, and second one is on the basis of presence and absence of ions or salts. So sources, we know surface water and underground water. So according to sources, broadly water may be divided into surface water as well as underground water. And in surface water, again ponds, rivers like that, and groundwater, well, tube well, these. Now, second one is the presence of or a presence or absence of ions and salt in water. According to that, we may classify it distilled water, deionized water, hard water, as well as soft water. So, distilled water is what? In which by heating, evaporation, distilled water it means by heating, evaporation, and during cooling, condensation. So if evaporation and condensation process takes place in cyclic way, so such kind of water known as distilled water. In nature, example of distilled water is a rain. Second variety of distilled water is deionized water. If we remove all type of ions from water, such type of water is known as deionized water. Now, come to the main point, that is topic of today's presentation is hard water and soft water. So, what is hardness of water or what is hard water? Hard water or hardness, not like just like that. If we are going to touch it, it feels like as hard. It's not like that. Hardness, it means presence of salts of calcium and magnesium. If salts of calcium and magnesium are present in water, then it known as hard water. Now question arises, from where these salts come into water and why they produces or they degrade quality of the water. So hardness of water, simply we can define hardness of water, it means tendency to prevent lather with soap. So two things are here. First is lather, another one is soap, and third one is the water. So such kind of water which having tendency to give precipitate with soap or tendency to reduce lather with soap is known as hardness of water. How it happens? Suppose this is water. General formula of water is H2O. This is water. And general formula of soap. Soap is sodium or potassium salt of higher fatty acid. And higher fatty acid, if number of carbon compound is more than 50, then we can say it is higher fatty acid. So general formula of soap is C17H35 COONA. This is called sodium soap, and in daily use it is known as only soap. So if water is soft water, at that time adding soap we give froth or lather or foam, anything. And due to this detergent property, dust or dirt get clean up. That cleaning property. It means water in soap working in water is good. Their combination is very good. But if this water contains salts of calcium or salts of magnesium, any kind of salt of calcium and magnesium, then what happened? This sodium ion, this sodium ion replaced by calcium or sulfate ion. So we can write the reaction, same reaction with hard water. We may write same reaction like as C17H35 COO twice Ca. It means calcium soap. And similarly C17H35 COO twice Mg, it means magnesium soap. Due to this, what happened? They form curdy like white color precipitate. This curdy like white precipitate is known as scum. So let us revise it again. Hardness, it means tendency to prevent lather with soap. Now how can we prove it chemically? General formula of soap is C17H35COO, it means it is sodium or potassium salt of higher fatty acid. This soap is soluble in water. After the dissolution of soap in water, it forms froth, and this froth, due to detergent activity, it gets clean, dust and dirt gets clean. This is the basic concept of soap. But if वाटर कंटेन कैल्शियम एंड मैग्नीशियम सॉल्ट, एंड कैल्शियम, क्वेश्चन ये है कि कैल्शियम और मैग्नीशियम सॉल्ट वाटर में आया कहाँ से? कैल्शियम एंड मैग्नीशियम ग्रुप इन पीरियोडिक टेबल नोन एज एल्कलाइन अर्थ मेटल. सो ये अर्थ में प्रेजेंट रहता ही है एंड इट इज सॉल्युबल इन वाटर. तो ये वाटर में ऑलरेडी प्रेजेंट रहता है. अब now what happens if water is not enough soft? At that time presence of calcium and magnesium ions are too much. Then if we smear soap with water, then what happens? They form calcium and magnesium soap, and this calcium and magnesium soap is white in color. It is curdy like precipitate and it forms scum, and due to this formation of scum, all soap get precipitated without use or without formation of froth, plus froth will not form. All sodium soap converted into calcium and magnesium soap, it means completely wastage of soap. So no cleaning property here. That's why for industry it is very necessary that water must be soft, either in case of boiler or in case of fabric industry or in case of any purpose, lubricant industry or any kind of industry, water must be soft in nature. And this is the strange. Potable water can be some extent of hardness we can use. It means for potable purpose, hard water is okay for us. But for industrial purpose, every industry wants zero hardness water. And we want, human being want 85 ppm hardness. Up to 85 ppm is good for health. इंडस्ट्री को जीरो हार्डनेस का वाटर चाहिए और पीने के लिए हम 85 ppm का हार्डनेस ही हम ले सकते हैं. तो ये यहाँ पर थोड़ा सा कंट्रोवर्सी है जो समझना जरूरी है कि हार्डनेस इंडस्ट्री के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, लेकिन वही हार्डनेस हमारे पीने के लिए जरूरी है कुछ एक्सटेंट तक. सो first definition of hardness is tendency to prevent lather in soap. So due to this soap, second formula, second definition will come out, that is soap consuming capacity is known as hardness. Soap consuming capacity is known as hardness of water. So I think now hardness is what? It is presence of calcium and magnesium ion in water, and these ions are soluble in water. By general viewing या general observation, पानी रखा है 2 गिलास में, then we can't say which water is soft or which are so hard, because all calcium and magnesium salts are soluble in water. Now come to the point, next point, that is types of hardness. First is what is hardness, and second one is types of hardness. Hardness may be classified into two types. First is temporary hardness. And second kind of hardness is known as permanent hardness. So hardness is of two types, temporary as well as permanent. As name shows, temporary it means for short time. By simple method it can be removed. And permanent it means permanent hardness, it cannot be removed by simple method. So first of all, hardness is because of salts of calcium and magnesium. And I wish to mention one more thing here. Not only calcium and magnesium ion are responsible for hardness, but apart from that, iron, aluminium, zinc, manganese, these are also responsible for hardness production in water, but their percentage is very less. That's why in definition we can say presence of calcium and magnesium salts are responsible for hardness. Now question arises, which kind of salt we may put in category of temporary hardness, or we may put category of permanent hardness. So for temporary hardness, bicarbonates, bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium will form temporary hardness. So calcium CaH CO3 whole twice temporary hardness. Similarly MgH CO3 whole twice second one. So these are responsible salts for temporary hardness. Similarly, for permanent hardness, chloride and sulfate. Chloride and sulfate ions are responsible for permanent hardness. So, if we are making combination, then calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, similarly calcium sulfate and magnesium sulfate. So these are for permanent hardness and this is for temporary hardness. So hardness because of presence of calcium and magnesium salts in water. These may further divided into two types, temporary hardness as well as permanent hardness. So temporary hardness, it means salts of salts of calcium and magnesium, especially bicarbonate salts of calcium and magnesium, are responsible for temporary hardness. And for permanent hardness, chloride and sulfates of calcium and magnesium are responsible for permanent hardness. Now, where is the meaning of temporary and permanent here? Okay, bicarbonate it means temporary and chloride and sulfate it means permanent. But why it is known as temporary and another one is known as permanent hardness. So come to the next one, that is temporary hardness. As I told you, temporary hardness can be removed by boiling. Temporary hardness can be removed by boiling, but permanent hardness cannot be removed by boiling. Permanent hardness cannot be removed by boiling. Now, again question arises, why one hardness get removed and why another cannot be removed? Even in daily life, you may observe that if we put a container, fill it water and boil it for 2 hours, then what happens? After 2 hours, we observe that on the bottom side of the container, some white precipitate deposited in the deposited form, in the scale form and in the loose precipitate form also. That is because of this temporary hardness. So how temporary hardness can be removed by boiling? So answer is that one. We know temporary hardness, it means bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. So it is magnesium bicarbonate temporary hardness if we boil it. Boiling it means giving temperature, boiling it, then what happened? This magnesium will form MgOH whole twice and removal of कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड बाहर निकल जाएगा गर्म होकर के और मैग्नीशियम बाइकार्बोनेट मैग्नीशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड बना देगा. ये मैग्नीशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड का कलर जो है ये वाइट कलर का होता है. इट इज वाइट इन कलर और किस फॉर्म में रहता है? प्रेसिपिटेट के फॉर्म में. प्रेसिपिटेट के फॉर्म में होने के कारण से ये कंटेनर के नीचे में डिपॉजिट हो जाता है. हैवी होता है और हैवी होने के कारण से ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स के थ्रू ये कंटेनर में नीचे डिपॉजिट हो जाता है. सेकेंड कौन सा कंपाउंड था हमारा टेम्परेरी हार्डनेस का? कैल्शियम बाइकार्बोनेट. सो इक्वेशन फॉर कैल्शियम बाइकार्बोनेट ड्यूरिंग बॉइलिंग कैन बी रिटन एज, it will form calcium carbonate. plus carbon dioxide. Remember one thing, very important thing, चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए, किसी भी टाइप का हो, calcium always form calcium bicarbonate and magnesium always form magnesium hydroxide. ये पॉइंट्स टू रिमेंबर है, इसको बहुत ध्यान से देख लीजिए। आप हार्डनेस ऑफ वाटर के जितने भी क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करेंगे, एट दैट टाइम ऑलवेज calcium will form calcium carbonate, get precipitated, color of this one is also white in color. So magnesium hydroxide and calcium carbonate get deposited in the bottom of the surface. That's why they can be removed through this. कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड सिस्टम से बाहर निकल जाएगा, कार्बोनेट बचा ही नहीं रहेगा, इसलिए ये टेम्परेरी हार्डनेस रिमूव हो जाएगा. दैट्स व्हाई टेम्परेरी हार्डनेस कैन बी रिमूव्ड बाय बॉइलिंग, बट permanent hardness cannot be removed by boiling. It requires special treatment, special methods. These methods known as softening method. Softening methods. Why softening methods? Because we are converting hard water into soft one. So these softening method, first well-known method is lime soda method. Second method is zeolite method. And third method is ion exchange method. So this ion exchange method, lime soda method and zeolite method we will discuss in the next class. So let us revise once again what we have learned today. That is the types of water. Water may be of two types according to their source and presence of ions and salt in water. Source, surface water, underground water. So we are not concerning this one about treatment of water. Very common example of that one. And in presence of salts and ions, water may be divided into many types, but the common I have written here, and that our focus is only for hard water and soft water. So hard water is what? Hardness, it means presence of calcium and magnesium salt in water. Hardness, definition of hardness, tendency to prevent lather with soap, and in other words we can say soap consuming capacity of water is known as hardness. How or why water get doesn't give soap, doesn't give froth with soap, hard water? Because these hard water will form sodium soap into calcium and magnesium soap, and this calcium and magnesium soaps are insoluble in water, so they form curdy like white precipitate, and water and the soap will not give froth. And if soap will not go forth, then cleaning tendency get masked. That's why use consumption of soap are required for many industry. That's why it is not appreciated. Think about boiler, about fabric industries. It gives a major problem. Now types of hardness, two types, temporary and permanent. Temporary hardness, bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. Permanent hardness, chloride and sulfates of calcium and magnesium. Now temporary hardness can be removed by boiling. So why it can be removed? Because bicarbonate converted into carbon dioxide. Bicarbonate breaks up into carbon dioxide and will form magnesium hydroxide with magnesium and carbonate with calcium. So they get precipitated, and the temporary hardness can be removed by boiling. Now next one is the permanent hardness, which cannot be removed by boiling. So why it cannot be removed by boiling? It needs a special method. These are the three methods: lime soda method, zeolite method, as well as ion exchange method. One more question I wish to share with you, that Why water should not be soft for drinking purpose? One thing is that मतलब water soft होना ही नहीं चाहिए पीने के लिए. It's very strange. Question इसका आंसर क्या है? One of them is that calcium and magnesium salts are useful for our body for mineral balance, and second thing is that कि water supply gets through lead pipelines, and if water is soft, at that time lead get dissolved in water. That is known as plumbosolvacy. Plumbosolvacy. And this plumbosolvent water is toxic in nature. Very ppm level, don't worry, very ppm level. So that's why no one prefers to drink even soft water, but industry, more requirement of industry is only soft water. That is the very controversial thing you have to remember. Thank you.